sometimes it does make sense. Sometimes like freaking GSP coming back, yeah, or Conor McGregor coming back, yeah. Those guys jumped the line. Kobe Covington, yeah.
Download the All Star app. Make your picks for UFC fights, challenge your friends, level up, and win prizes. Link in description. Get it now. The welterweight division is on fire right now, right? It's
Yes, about
crazy,
time,
right? So
yeah.
let's jump right into it. UFC 286, Leon Edwards, Kamaru Usman. A lot of people thought that Leon would have the edge coming into the fight with the knockout, and people are talking about Usman had an injury with his hand and his knees were bad. What'd you think about how that fight played out?
I think he played out the way I thought was going to. I was here home. Vicente Luque was here watching, and I said, "Bro, if Kamaru's not 100%, it's gonna be a hard night for him." And I don't think he's mental. He was mentally 100%. For sure, he was ready, but I think two things. I think Kamaru wasn't there 100%, and a little confidence that he had, I think Leon took away slowly, with the knees, with a bunch of kicks. I kind of saw that coming. Say, man, that guy gonna kick so much because now Kamaru gonna have his hands up like Covery. He gonna kick so hard on the body, on the legs, knees. But I just thought Kamaru takedown offensive will be a little bit more sharp, but it wasn't. And Leon fought a beautiful fight. Leon has all the credit on that fight. He fought very smart. I think the strategy was on point, and then he was able to kind of stop a lot of Kamaru's offensive and especially wrestling offensive and striking. He did a great job. I think Leon has people got to give him more credit. Instead of saying Kamaru wasn't looking good, no, Leon was looking very, very sharper that night.
Yeah, he looked much better than the second fight. The strategy, and he stuck to the game plan as well, right? His defensive wrestling was phenomenal. Yeah, we got to give a lot of credit to Leon and his performance. What do you think is next for Usman? I see Wonder Boy tossing his name out there. He wants to fight Usman.
I don't know. I think he should take a little time off. He should rest up a little bit. He has a ton of injuries. I think the Steam cells kind of help him out to recover because that guy is a warrior. He fought so many times with so bad injuries. A couple times, guy wasn't even walking, bro, and then he fought. So he's a warrior. But now I don't know what he's gonna do. I think he should take a little time off, and we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I think he should take a little time off, see what he wants. Kind of rebuild a little bit. But I don't know. I don't think he's gonna fight any one of these guys right now. I think we shall see him by the end of the year. I think.
Yeah, that probably could be a good approach for him. Like, do you feel like maybe the injuries did catch up to him? A lot of people say that.
I don't think he did. To be honest, I don't. I don't know. I cannot say. I don't know. But I think it was more mentally. I think I knew. I said that in multiple interviews. I said, bro, I think even though you say it doesn't affect you, but it does. Kamaru was the king for a couple times, and then now going hostile territory, fans in London are crazy, and the whole press conference, I think he was trying to push a little harder. He wasn't confident, like relaxed. The way I like to say, I like to use the words light. He wasn't light to all of that. He wasn't relaxed. He was trying to prove a point on the press conference, and I don't think he was kind of relaxed going to the fight. He was with a lot of tremendous pressure, and I was hoping the Kamara fought better and win the fight, but I kind of saw that coming.
Covington, he weighs in as the backup fighter. Dana White comes out after the fight's over and says Covington's next in line. Do you believe that? You know what I mean? Because Dana
I
White, he
don't.
says a lot of. Oh, you don't.
I don't because it's very hard to say because I don't want to. like I took an approach from a couple of years from now that I don't want to push no one down to put my name out there. I think a lot of guys deserve a chance. I don't think Colbyton is one of them. Guy being out for so long, and he's very smart because he March 5th he made 1 year that he wasn't competing. Last competition was a year ago. UFC supposed to take this guy out of the ranks, but now he kind of he very smart to make that decision. To I don't know if he asked or UFC asking to be a backup, because boom, now they don't took him out of the ranks, and then he's right there. So I don't think he deserves, but who am I to judge? Low. So the guy's the number two contender right now, but I don't think Leon and his team and his management should do that. And then, but on the other side too, he gets very frustrated. I try to don't focus on that, and I'm really not. I'm focused on my fight April 8th. At the end of the day, I need to get a great win, a great finish to put my name out there, to put my name back on the title contention, and that's what I'm focused on. But I just hear, I don't even look at no interviews, but people kind of tagging me on a couple highlights, and I kind of see something like, oh, okay, Burns is fighting Masvidal. If Masvidal win, I give him the chance. But if Burns win, he needs, like, that guy come from 3 losses. And I just come for a win for sure. I lost to Hamza, but a fight that no one took it, I took. It's just sometimes I just feel like the UFC is kind of like trying so much sometimes, like pushing the guys that don't work. So I put myself out there. They say, "Oh, fight Hamza, I fight Wonder Boy, I do fight New Magny, I do fight this guy, I do." And then the guy refused to fight anyone, he got reward. So sometimes it kind of frustrates me a little bit, but like I said, I'm not focused on that. I still like putting all my energy on my next fight, on my performance, to even make people remember the name. But I feel like right now they put me as a dark horse in the division. They kind of forget a little bit about me, and that doesn't bother me at all. To be honest, that kind of leads a fire on me. That like, oh, they forget. Okay, I gotta bring a reminder to everybody, and that's the way I approach it. But my answer, my talk, is gonna be in the cage. I'm gonna finish a match with that one, and set a reminder to everybody.
You've been the dark horse before, and you built yourself up and got a title shot, so it's nothing new for you, right?
No, nothing new. And then I love to be in this position because they kind of sleep in a little bit. They see, oh, Bilal Muhammad, oh, Kobe, oh, Shavkat. And I like it. I like it doesn't affect me negative at all. I'm just gonna keep working. Sometimes it's good that you're not shining so much, so people is not looking at you. Sometimes it's nice, just keep working undercover a little bit. Just keep working.
Yeah. Well, Leon, he's a guy that built himself up and got a title shot, won the title, very similar to how you've built yourself up, not with too much of the trash talking, just winning fights. And he's telling the UFC, Colby's not next. I'm not even gonna sign the contract to fight Colby. Do you think that's smart though, to be battling with the UFC as the champion?
Now that you're a champion, yes, for sure. Now you have a saying. Now they cannot take you out of the ranks, or no. Now for sure you have a saying, and he just beat the pound for pound number one twice, and convincingly. One with a crazy knockout, and now convincingly at home. And I guess the pay per view was great. I think the gate was great. Yeah, they got to give this guy a saying a little bit, and they're not doing a favor, especially when it doesn't make sense. Sometimes it does make sense. Sometimes like freaking GSP coming back, yeah, or Conor McGregor coming back, yeah. Those guys jumped the line, but Kobe Covington, yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. Sometimes they offer him a couple extra things, and then he might take it. So, but yeah, I like his approaches of right now.
Yeah, and he mentions Jorge, your opponent coming up, and because he mentions him, I feel like that puts you in a good position because you're fighting Jorge next. Do you agree?
I do. I think it's all about the performance. Just gotta go out there and dominate him even more than I wanted. Even now that like I said, that when they don't say my name and when they push me in the shadow, I love it. They just like, okay, I gotta show I don't see, to be honest, that doesn't affect me negative at all. It's just all positive. It's just more and more fuel to me, and I like. And then if I go out there and do the things that I want to do in Georgia and a spectacular finish, I might change a lot of people's mind. So, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, you mentioned that, a few years back you didn't want to like speak on someone else negatively to bring yourself up, and you don't want to be complaining about anything as well. You see Bilal, he's out there complaining, what I mean, a lot. And does that look good? You know what I mean? Do you think that looks good in the eyes of the fans and in the UFC?
He he does a little bit, kind of couple fans gonna get behind and gonna help, but I just think, first of all, you're an adult. You do whatever you want. If you want to complain, you do it. But I just I kind of played that game a little bit, and I don't like it because it wasn't me. It was kind of me forcing the thing to happen, and everything happened to a reason. Sometimes it's not your time, even though you think it is, but sometimes it's not. Like I got a title shot, but I didn't win. So I kind of built myself back, kind of learn a little bit more from myself. I don't need to, like, even Bilal Muhammad. I have my thought about him, but I don't want to. Like, sometimes if I don't have nothing better to say, just stay quiet. Let the guy do his own thing. He's working. He's been fighting. He's been winning. Good win streak. Uh, I don't know. He does what he wants, but it's me. I don't want to speak bad about all these guys because I know how hard I work. I guess they work as hard as me, so it is a lot of work. So I don't want to. And all these guys have family. They have a goal. They have a dream. So why I'm gonna speak bad? So I think he's doing good. I think he kind of, a lot of fans gonna get behind. A couple things not. A couple fans not. But at the end of the day, my brother, do what you think is right.
UFC 287 Miami. Stylistically, why does this fight interest you?
Uh, I think it's a good matchup for me. Uh, I think I have two ways to finish the fight. I think I can do finish the fight on the stand up, and I do believe I can do. I can finish the fight in the on the ground. Possibly easier way will be in the ground. I mean, on the paper, but when you get there, we'll see whenever the fight started. But the guy has a huge following, a huge name right here. He's one of the superstars in the UFC. For sure, top five superstar in the whole UFC, for sure. We got Conor McGregor, we got Adesanya, we got maybe Heenan and O'Malley over there. So those guys are one of the biggest stars right now. I think popularity is going to help me a lot. I think if I do get a finish, it put me in a very good position. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I think for sure, rank wise, it doesn't help as much. But my last three opponents didn't help. Mazda won't help. Neil Magny didn't help. Hamza didn't help. Even the one before that, Wonder Boy didn't help anything on the rank. So it is what it is. Another fight, another tough opponent, but uh, we'll see. I think at as where I'm at right now, if I go out there and destroy my opponents, I think he put me on a good position. Doesn't matter who. I'm just fighting guys in the top 10, top 15. If I go out there and dominate and get a finish, yeah, I think he puts me in a very good position.
Jorge, he has pretty decent takedown defense, right? And
Very good, not
yeah,
decent. I think
very
very,
good.
very good. Yeah, he defended against Kobe a couple times, very good against Usman, against Damian Maya. Yeah, very. I don't even think he's decent. I think he's
Mhm.
takedown defense is very good.
Defending takedowns from a pure wrestler compared to someone like you, a grappler, like the entries are different, like there's little tweaks, right, that you have from all those years of ADCC, right? Like, what are the differences that you could reveal to us?
First of all, I did a lot of study on his tapes, in all of his fights, and I see how Kamara took him down. I see how Kobe took him down, and I'm having a little bit different approach, but kind of going to the easy way that they did. Uh, but the other thing is I hit super hard. So he don't have to, like when he fought Kobe, he was more worried about the takedowns, not with the hands. Kobe was southpaw. Uh, Kamaru is bigger. Kamaru changed stance. Kamaru, I think I'm way different than these guys. I'm way, to be honest, with all due respect, I think I'm way faster, way explosive. I hit very hard, and I can mix that very good. So I think he got to worry about two, three things on the fight, not just a takedown. If he's too much about a takedown, if his hands are low defending a shot, he might eat a big shot. So I think that is the difference right there. And for sure, with the jiu-jitsu, with the high level grappling, training with guys like Wagner Rocha and a lot of good wrestlers, Logan Storley, Jason Jackson, I think he'll be very super ready to get a win over George Masvidal.
Yeah, we've seen that happen many times in the UFC where guys are worried too much about the takedown, the grappling, and then they get clipped. We've seen it
Yes.
happen to Connor. Habib did it to Connor. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Rocked him bad, right? Remember that?
Yes, very bad. That's a good one. I didn't
Yeah.
remember that. Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly it. If you just worry about one thing, all the things are coming. Like I think even Kamara, he was too much thinking about the high kick and the body kicks landed beautifully, and the low kicks and the knees and the takedown defense and everything. Kind of he didn't got the reading, so that's hard when we expecting one things and two, three things comes out of you. So very hard.
How has it been having Vicente for this whole training camp?
Yeah, that was great. He got a little injury, a small injury. He wasn't helping me last week, but he's back tomorrow. We're gonna spar. He's good, Guy has a lot of, and he has kind of like similar game to Masvidal. He's been great. I've been using a couple guys here to help me a lot, and Vicente's definitely one of the guys that been helping me very much. It's great to have him here. He's gonna be back in Brazil after the fight, but he probably will be moving here maybe. So I maybe have this guy here, the whole camp helping me, this fight, next fights, and we helping each other is gonna be great.
Yeah, you guys always do well with each other, right? It's
Yes,
always a good
yes.
thing. Um, that I saw some rumors about Vicente. He got a fight with Jack Della. Do you know anything about that?
I don't think so. I
Yeah,
think
it's rumors.
he's taking his time. He got two losses. The last one was kind of hard, so he's kind of building himself up. He kind of moving to America. He go back to Brazil after my fight, get a couple of things done, then he comes back.
Mhm.
But I don't think so. I think he's looking more to fight June or July.
Okay.
And then I didn't hear nothing about Jack
Yeah.
Della. If he was looking for that fight, I for
Uh-huh.
sure knew about something, but I don't think so.
You know the internet.
Yeah.
They crazy, right? They just throw in
Yes.
matchups and people believe in
Yeah.
all kinds of nonsense. So you go out there, man. I guess your goal is to get out there against Jorge and just finish him. Like you gotta
Yes.
get him out of there as soon as possible. You're not looking for fight of the nights anymore.
No, no, I'm not looking for. First of all, I'm not looking for a decision, and secondly, fight the night maybe if the guy kind of fight back in the first, second round, but I'm not looking for a decision. I'm looking for a finish. That's it. I think that's better said. The fight of the night might happen, but I'm not looking for no decision, bro. I'm looking for a finish.
Man, the welterweight division, like I said earlier in the
Yeah,
interview, it's hot right now. Even with
yeah.
Connor and Chandler, they're gonna be fighting towards the end of the
Oh,
year at
seven. Yeah,
170, and that topic has come up too as whoever's the champion at 170 at the end of the year
it's
could
gonna
be
bank,
fighting
right?
yeah, could be
It's
fighting
gonna
Connor.
bank. Yeah.
So
I'm
he
look
gives.
I'm looking forward for this money, but we'll see. We got a lot of
Yeah,
work to do before that. But
exactly.
yeah, whoever's the champion
Mhm.
by then, he's gonna bank like big time.
Yeah. Yeah, and also, it's like you're fighting in a couple weeks, and Leon has said that he doesn't wanna come back until, I think, the end of the summer. So,
Something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that's, like, the timing of that is just
Yeah.
incredible for you, you get the win. You say, "Alright, let's hop back in at the end of summer and see who gets the belt," right?
Yeah, we'll see. I got a hard guy in front of me, especially I think he's fired up, after Leon wins. I think he got even more danger in my fight. My fight got more danger after Saturday. He kind of like, if he wasn't as confident, or if he wasn't as motivated, all the motivation came in on Saturday, and I think he's gonna come even more danger to get this title shot. So yeah, first thing first, it gotta be George, and then we'll see what's coming next.
Yeah, man, it's getting crazy right now. April 8th, man, UFC 287 co-main event on the pay-per-view Miami. Go in the descriptions, download the All-Star app. Gilbert, thank you so much, man, for catching up, and all the best in the fight. It's going to be a very, 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 very exciting fight.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you for your interview. Always a great time. Thank you for all the fans. And I see you guys UFC 287. Let's go.